test. Howdy ho. Good to see you. Think everything is working and we're gonna jump into some Illuvium gameplay. Ooh, this music is loud. That should be better. Sweet! How are we all doing today? How's life? I'll wait for people to join before I ask questions, actually. I think I shouldn't touch my microphone. I think you hear a sound every time I do. Let's just leave it here. Perfect. Man, I really want to play some Super Smash Bros. Melee. I've been watching the Ludwig Invitational and the Summit and everything, and I've played a lot of Super Smash Bros. When I was young. It was like my favorite game. And I've not played it a lot since I started playing on the computer. Every time I come home to my hometown, I invite my good old friend Sto, and we play a game to the death with Mario versus Dr. Mario. That's kind of our thing. But nobody else really got to that level where he likes to battle us. So yeah, I want to try to play some Super Smash Bros. Online and get my ass kicked and be able to play other characters than Mario. That was our way to trying to balance it. Playing Mario versus Dr. Mario. Just so it's kind of a fair setup. But I really enjoy Falco and Fox. I've seen a lot of that on the international stage. I'm kind of sad that there's not more characters. Like, you never see Samus or, I don't know, Donkey Kong or whatever. Would be sick if like more characters were available. I think it's only Jigglypuff, Marth, Falco, Fox, Yoshi. That's all I've seen on the in the finals and everything. All right, let's check out this new patch. 0.2.2. There is no patch notes being leaked, so we got a little patch in game. That's very convenient. It's probably a hotfix in addition to the 2.2. And we're jumping right in. Play competitive. Shabim is already on there. I don't know if the same deck carried through both patches, because the patch was released not on midnight, but ooh, the water definitely seems fancier, even though we're on low graphic. That's weird. It's way too high. Can we put it lower? Nanite. Nope, that's not it. Whatever. It's kind of weird, these reflections, no? Like the black... Oi, 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 oi. We're starting. Kind of panicked, deployed a Scarabug versus an Ador. Alright, let's have a look at our Illuvials. Also, put down the in-game volume a little bit. There we go. Sounds good. Does it sound good to you?
Back to nothing.
I think so. My voice is still the loudest thing in the room, which only happens on stream or when I'm drunk. So what we got? Stage 3 Relentless Terra Lynx Fighter. What do we got here? Yes, we got a shield. We got a wind dagger. Haven't seen that much. Let's go with the shield and put some DPS in, probably TNT. It's pretty good in the one-on-one scenarios. Link those two guys, get a bloom. Do we have a second bloom? Malura? Yes, sir. Wow, Vermilia has a new picture. Looks kind of flashy, but also kind of weird. Like, you can't really tell. Like, I know what his nose is, but what's the little thing on the side here? Like, it's kind of weird that his nose is like all sideways and his tail seems to fan out a lot, like very spiky. I don't know. I like the old picture better on first glance. Like, it's a weird angle this picture has been taken. Like, everybody else you can clearly see a body, the head, and here's like twisted head in a weird piece of body, and all the paws are kind of weird. Like, alright, I don't know. It's all work in progress. What the hell? Same here, like, what's this? The tail goes all the way in here till his eye. Like, the tail comes out of his eye and the nose is like super crooked. This Lynx looks amazing. I love the facial expression on the Lynx. We're just over-investing right now because we're running out of time. We didn't need a Scarabug there, but whatever. I'm tripped out by all the pictures. Like, this Lynx, I think that's gotta be my new profile picture. Look at his face. That's too good. We might just use this as our new profile picture. Gotta get a full HD version of that. But yeah, I don't agree with the Vermilia and the Vermiliar. They look super weird, I think. And anything else didn't change, it seems like. Like, we don't have any other changed ones. So, we got 2 Atipos there and a Fur Knight, so not a big problem. I guess we're gonna stay with what we have. TNT should be enough damage to get through those. Let's look at our augments. Crit amp augment. This used to be 10% crit amp, so this has been halved. Big nerf on this one. I think that stayed the same. Also seems kind of weaker. I think there was more applied than just frost and wound and poison. No, I guess it's the same. Hard to tell. Holders, Omega can critically hit. 10% crit chance. Great to Saccharine escape. 40% attack speed. Pierce, physical and energy resists. Reduce attack speed of enemies. And reduce resolve and energy resistance. Wow. Some huge debuff augments here. Who are our main carries today? We got Rampfire, Umbre, Malora, Vermilia. So it looks like a rogue day. And I like to embrace the rogues. I really enjoy playing rogues. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Might as well just bring the double granite in. Soon. I guess not yet. Would be a bit of an overkill, but soon. Alright, you tank him, you do this, and we need a bit more damage, so I guess we're just gonna put this on our little Tatapy right here, giving her... what? See how that goes. Sweet, I think today the stream's quality should be perfect. Looking good. This augment really boosts the damage for 20 bucks, 20 mastery points. That's a big upgrade. Just piercing almost half of the resistances. We got a Vermilier. So I guess we can... what just happened? I guess we can still have the same setup. That's funny, huh? To stay like the wind dagger is a stage lower than the earth dagger. Like it has less stats and it's less good, but it costs more. Really want to go with the sword as well, especially versus those. Yes. Let's do it. Do we have a right plans? No. Riptorus as the damage dealer. Bind them right away. Go with the sword. And we still got a lot of money left. So let's just bring one of those augments in here and give him random stats. Should be good. We should have let Riptorus tank one of those two. But as soon as the Ranger as a Berserker falls below 50% health, she's gonna get attack speed, and she's also healing herself with every third attack, so she's quite good in sustaining if she doesn't get bursted down. Scarabog managed to get at 1 Omega from Vermilia, so that's perfect. Nice. So I think the transition into rogues will happen a little bit later. Not right in the beginning. Probably gonna, in the beginning, we're just gonna go maybe double granite and Furiox, something like that. What we got? 2 supports and the Zephyr Links. I want to get through to the Zephyr Links right away, so I guess we're gonna go with some rogues right now. Maybe make you a tank again, sell you, get in a badass rogue to kill this Zephyr Links. Umbre could be a good one. Rampfire could be a good one. Let's go with the Umbre and slap an augment on him. Holders, Omega can critically hit. I like that on Umbre. So we're gonna give him that. Give him precision and savagery. Boost that crit damage. And we're just gonna downgrade our armor to be hybrid. And then we have our 100 mastery points. Also position you over there, so both of our tanks get a little bit damage. And we should be good. Solid damage from Umbre, killing the links before casting. Looking pretty good. Ah, didn't see the chat, sorry. Hey, did you notice any performance improvements? So far, it's running really well. I didn't see any changes, like I didn't feel there was better or less good performance. But to be honest, my performance is very not consistent, like, I don't know. I think it depends how long you play the game for, because I'm playing on a laptop and it gets hotter and hotter. So the performance changes over while playing the game. And yeah, also like having stuff running in the background, like streaming or recording. Right now I got Steam open, so I'm gonna close that. So yeah, I'm not sure if the performance changed. Do we need more damage than just our Umbre to kill those? We really want to get through to the Flish. So maybe we just put on another augment onto this bad boy. Upgrade our armor. And then we should be fine. So we can't really get straight to the Flish, I feel like. We could try to position on him, but we will always attack the Adoredo or the Adorius. So let's go with the Adoredo, I guess. Easier kill. So Cuculus hopefully goes not onto our Umbre, but onto our Ranger. Alright, looking good. Let's hope they can't like perma heal till we... heals are coming in already. I think this might be a loss, to be honest. Ah, why is he focusing the Umbre? Please kill him. Well, that's it. Yeah, we got out-healed. That's alright. What's the other question? Just dropped in to give you a like. Thanks, man. Thanks, Tesla. We'll watch the stream later. Have a good game. Thank you, brother. That is very kind of you. Ah, I was so close, too. Like, we should have swapped away from our Umbre to the Furiox. because we didn't need to assassinate at this point. Let's just start from the beginning. We also had a really bad beginning with just slapping in a Scarabog for 50 bucks, even though we could have done something way more efficient, I feel like. For example, a Flish has a good solo target damage. And now the question is, do we give him armor? Or do we give him weapons? I guess we're gonna give him the shield. Now we got Verdant on him. I think the armor gives more stats for the 10 gold that it costs. But right now we push the nature to have 3 nature for the Flish. We have a Verdant for our ranger, so we have a nice rag on him. As soon as he falls below 50%. Wow, and it looks amazing. Look at that shield. I really love the leaf animation. Takes me back to like a leaf storm animation from Bulbasaur or whatever. Venusaur. I had German Pokemon names, so I don't know. I'm not sure about the English ones. But yeah, so the only thing about performance is that I noticed that the water reflection was changed. I don't know if it's for the good, for the better or for the worse. But that's the only thing I changed in graphic, that I saw changing in graphic wise. Is this enough? Let's just slap something on him. Oh, we should have just given our ranger the armor and not the augment for the Flish. Because as long as our ranger survives long enough, Flish should be able to kill him with this now. Big ass laser. Another cast? Yes, sir. Awesome. I guess we're fine. We're on 100 mastery points. That's all we really need. Does it feel like we start with 150 mastery points? I think that was less in the old patch. I think that changed. So I think the early game got a bit easier to save more mastery points. That would be nice, because yeah, since the nerf to only be 5% interest instead of 10% interest, I feel the game got way harder in the early mid game. So we got 2 rogues. I don't think Flish will be the good call anymore. We had the TNT and the Scarabog last time. I don't think we're gonna bring in the Scarabog again. Maybe just the Flish again, and our ranger is gonna solo tank. We're probably gonna give her Verdant, not Bloom. Position her right here, and we should be good. So yeah, right now we're getting 5 mastery points, because every 20 mastery points you get 5. Every 20 mastery points you get 1 mastery point income. So for if we save up 100 mastery points, next round we get 5 mastery points income. Alrighty, so we do versus those guys. Like now would be the time to practice around to see like, can those guys kill them? I think it could be close. Probably would be enough, especially with the Verdant. It's really good early on to have like, like a little bit of regeneration on our tank. And yeah, I guess we're gonna go for it. Could slap an augment, but kind of want to risk it. We could also use the 8 mastery points, so we still get save the 120 and change out the Flish for something 30 cost, but we need the damage. We want the 3 Scions, especially because those 2 guys are both Scions. You see it on the purple border right now. So the 3 Scion threshold gives them 40 Omega power. It actually matters for those guys. Wow, our ranger just stunned the enemy Fernite exactly when he wanted to cast his stun. And the Fernite stun would have stunned our TNT out of his cast, I believe. So that was pretty clutch. All in all, easy kills. I'm glad we didn't overinvest. I'm glad we tried it. Basically what you gotta check out, I guess, is can my tank hold for a reasonable amount of time? And do I have enough damage to kill the enemies in this amount of time that I gained? So in this case, we know that our 2 damage dealers can kill the Scoriox pretty fast. and that our tank can survive versus the Scoryx pretty long. But the Ramfight will walk over here, so we kind of need a sec. I think that's what we're gonna do. Atlas should be able to stall long enough versus just a Ramfight. All we need is Ramfight to cast his Omega into not our main group of units, and we should be fine. More than enough. We maybe could have gotten away with just using our Ranger as a tank, I guess, but you know, I want to get it into the late game fairly fast. I don't want to sit around here 3 hours finding every single interest point that we could gain. Because most of the time it doesn't matter too much. You want to have some interest, but it depends a lot how many augments you have. Today we don't have so many. We only got 2 40 cost unit, 2 40 cost augments, 2 30 cost augments, and 360. So that's like medium range. Like sometimes we have more augments and higher cost augments, and then you need more money in the late game to fill up. Anyway, let's focus on the game. And let's focus on the Fernet right here. Our 2 dudes. Over on the right side, our Atlas taking away the Vermilion. Might as well put some augment on our dude. Health and attack speed are the random stats that have been chosen for us because I didn't pick the stats when I placed the augments because the time ran out. So it could be better, could be worse. Because of the Atlas placed over here, the Fernet laser goes over there to Atlas, which is good, but this isn't looking very good. Vermilion is gonna come in with a big cast on our 2 units, maybe just bursting away the TNT. It doesn't do too much damage. Now our damage is split up, we're trying to kill 2 units at the same time. Flish laser able to seal the deal. So, want to kill the Cephalinx, and I grab an assassin for that, like last time. Worked out pretty good. But actually, I kind of like this Flish TNT triple Scion combo that we got going on right here. If we sell this, we got 160 mastery points, which would be a lot. Problem is, it's gonna be hard to focus the Cephalinx over here. If we position all the way to the right, the Cephalinx could be closer than the Fernet for our 2 damage dealers. Let's have a look. But it seems like the Fernet is gonna be closer. So I wanna make sure that we really attack the Cephalinx, which is their only real damage. So we're gonna jump him right here. Gonna bind our Ranger with the Atlas to get Colossus, double bulwark. Actually upgrade the armor, because we're only getting the mastery points for 140 anyway. Every 20 mastery points is 1 point of increment. Oh no, Cephalinx got healed. So close. We're able to kill him now before he casts another time, if he doesn't dodge another 10 times. Thank you. Fernet is gonna stun us. Our Ranger is getting dangerously low. I hope he can stun one more time. Yes! What a timing. Stunning the Adorius out of his cast. Basically winning us the game right there. That was super close. So if you want to copy this, copy the exact positioning. I think if you go a little bit different, this might not work out like it did. Alrighty, we're back to the wave that beat us. We said we're gonna sell this Umbre. We're gonna bring in the Furiox. We're gonna have to give him some augment. Some damage augment. I think we're gonna give him that. Attack speed and energy attack damage. I would like to bring in the Titanor, but seems like an overkill. I think we're just gonna go with the Scarabok. We've still got 40 left. I want to stay above 100 mastery points. So maybe we get in the TNT. I want to position right here in the middle. So both of our damage dealers focus the Flish first. And we should be good like this. As long as the Flish falls, then we just need a bit of time, and I think... Wow, Flish is almost able to cast, even though 4... How the hell did he get a full cast through? He was dead. That's crazy. 4 strong units attacking Flish, and he's still able to get his cast through. Survive magically on like 1% health and get a heal. And get healed. But yeah, our tank is strong enough, our ranger right here. She cannot be downed by those 2 supports, and our damage dealer is just blasting away. Sealing the deal. Yeah, I'm missing my second screen right now for the chat messages. Sorry, Soda. I'm coming back to you a little bit late. Soda said, I see optimization is very... On the other end, one of the founders said that the best graphics will still be too much for the RTX 4090, which is awesome. Yeah, they trying to have like the lowest PCs played and still being, you can tune it up so the highest PCs will crack on it. It seems like they want the mass adoption, they want the people who love the crazy graphics and their high-end computers, but they also want to make it available for people with not the best graphics. So I think we're gonna bring in the Titanor now. Double Granite feels like a good time. Maybe a bit of over-invested, especially versus only support. It's a full support team. Alright, let's reverse that action. Bring back the Scarabug. Split the damage a little bit and we should be good. I mean, they still do a lot of damage, as you see on the Ranger, but now we're hitting 50%. We're gonna get some regeneration in. Placement wasn't too bad. The Blaze Knight only stunned 1. Maybe next time we could position so it stuns the TNT and not the Furiox, which is probably our main carry. Let's look at the damage. Yes, sir. So usually we want to use TNT somewhere in a corner to bait those Titanor and Blaze Knight ultis. Didn't matter much this time. I'm glad we didn't go for Titanor yet. That was a weak-ass enemy team. And again, we got 5 empaths, but this time with a Vermilia. He also has an augment. So basically, once he drops below 50% health, he heals himself and the allies, and then gets more heals. So either focus him first or last. I feel like don't focus him like half. Feels like maybe now we bring in the Titanor. We're still gonna be able to stay above 100 mastery points, which is kind of my goal. Lure us soon to have the double bloom, which is kind of strong, giving him more max health. Is this a Scion? No, it's an empath. I think we're just gonna focus the right side. I guess Adorius is also focusable in Private Beta 2 now. Wasn't a good call in Private Beta 1, but we might still want to focus the right side. Kind of like that. The only question is Titanor in the front line or our Ranger? Probably it doesn't matter much. Both of them can hold Vermilia and both of them can hold the other guys. Actually, I would like to change them. Just because of the Granite. But it's alright. Time was running out. Vermilia seems almost close enough. Yeah, she's hitting TNT, so we should have positioned Titanor further away. Yeah, not great. She might kill us. Wow. I think TNT casting his Omega kind of saved us. So much dodges from those 4 airs. Now we lost our frontline tank. And it's looking bad. We still got our Scoriox pretty healthy. Our Titaner might be able to survive a little bit longer, but there comes the Omega. Oh, that was painful. And it's on wave 10 too, so we don't have the checkpoint yet. Oh, that was really not well played. I would like to see like a statistic to see how much they dodged us. I think they dodged us a lot. Alright, we're gonna restart from checkpoint. Ain't nobody got time for this. Alright, wave number 6. I think we still did it like that. Value, Titanor and Granite. Because if you're only playing like 4 Illuvials, the first 3 seconds of invulnerability that Granite provides doesn't matter that much. Because the fights are 10 Illuvials attacking you, like the first 3 seconds matter so much. Because he would die after 3 seconds, basically doubling his life. But yeah, in this case, it was too early, I guess, to bring him. Bye-bye. Alrighty, on to wave number 7. Probably gonna bring in the Rampfire versus wave number 10. Because I love him. Maybe gonna bring him in now, just for the fun of it. Just love Rampfire. Raining fire down on a bunch of supports, one-shotting them. We also wanna make him crit. So with this I can crit. Another chance would be to give him double phantom, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna do that. On the actually, once we got Titaner in and some solid tanks, we can bring the Ranger as a rogue. But for now, I think we need her as a tank. Okay, Rampfire is giving us rogue as a stat. When we bond with Rampfire, we're getting rogue, not Scion. Alrighty. I think we should be good. Probably a bit too much damage on Atlas. Oh no, because we bonded our Ranger with the rogue, now she's a Vanguard, tank rogue, and she's jumping, leaving Atlas alone in the front line. So we gotta change that up next round. See how much damage we can do. Not a lot. But our Rampfire is hyperactive because of all those air enemy Illuvials, which gives him more crit damage and also more ability power because he's a Scion and a rogue. Alrighty, here we're gonna hit them hard, I feel like. Gotta sell the Rampfire because we need to bond. I don't even know. Where are our bulwarks at? Bring the Scarabug onto him. I like the bloom. You tank 1, you tank 1, and you tank 1. I don't think we should even go for the crit chance right now, because we need another augment to give him more crit chance to really make it viable. We should have just gone with something more casual. Just leaving it out all together. But it is what it is. We're gonna see. And Rampfire is being focused and soon is gonna get a Cuculus Omega, which is gonna be very dangerous for him. As you can see, he's gonna get bursted down. Our main carry got absolutely countered. Was just too greedy bringing in the Rampfire very early. And let's see if our tanks... Nope. That's it. And darn it! Cuculus is probably the biggest counter to a Rampfire. Or to any of your carries. Gets through an Omega, you're screwed. Sota asking, once the Overworld and Ascendant Arena out, do you think you'll still play in survival mode? Yeah. Like, I like anything that's competitive and player versus... in survival mode, no. I thought you said competitive mode. No, I will... I live for PvP, player versus players, drawing blood, defeating real enemies, so as soon as I can battle other players, I will do that. Can we do this? No bonding, just Atlas. Look how squishy our Ranger is. Well, I guess we lost this round. And he's loading his... He's getting hyperactive against us now too. Like, Ador is just gonna out-sustain us. It's kinda cute. Watching Atlas trying to get through to this guy. He's really trying hard too. Poor him. Alright. Let's do this again. Please. Nature Shield. Easy W.
Your download is complete.
Yeah, let's draw blood. Definitely. I can't wait. PvP, player versus player. I guess first there will be survival, player versus player, where you battle an opponent like at the same time versus the same enemy waves. But at one point we will be able to just battle another player for real. So that's gonna be sick. Can we save that one income? Go down to hybrid armor and have the 120 mastery points. Let's get Flish back. Let's also get you a bit back. Just to have Lynx run a little bit longer. I guess Overworld will still be super nice to play, even if it's not PvP, because it kind of fuels your PvP, right? You do your classic Pokemon experience there. Catching Pokemons, always nice. And then you go fight with them in PvP, so it goes hand in hand. Alrighty, what did we say? We wanted to try to just do it with our Ranger? I could be way too close. I don't think we can do that. Last time we brought in TNT. What, selfish? I mean, I'm down to try. Why not? Oh, we didn't bind. That's a huge flaw in our tactic. But I guess TNT might be able to do it. If she's able to cast one more time. No. She's getting bursted down with a few auto hits. Which keeps me wondering, could we have done it if we bonded our Illuvials? We shall find out. Kind of feel like grinding a bit today.
Bada bing, bada bye. defeated.
Maybe we just go a completely other way anyway. And go with the sword, which is usually super strong in the beginning. Put you in. Alrighty, let's see it. We're kind of not using 15 mastery points that are sitting around for nothing. But I think it should be enough. Well, it definitely is. Wow. Let's see, how many more fighters do we have? Can we build a little bit on that? I don't think we have... Oh, we have a lot. Quite a lot. Let's just make our Doka a bit more tanky for now with energy resistance, because all those empaths, they do energy damage with their auto hits. And we should be good. Expect the overworld to be a mix of Pokemon and World of Warcraft. I hope they will create some incentive to socialize and play together. Down the line, I'm sure, like sooner or later, it's like at least in the to see other people and trade or whatever. But this is not a MOBA, right? Like the overworld is not gonna be a MOBA, not MOBA, MMO. So to have something like World of a few years, because as soon as the first few games have their success, Kieran is gonna push forward to make an MMO. And I couldn't be more excited to have an MMO. So yeah. Well, let's reduce the enemy's attack speed. And let's also let the Doka tank. Keep pushing with this build. Yeah, the Flish seems really cost efficient. 25 is good price. Especially if you have like 3 Scions or 6 Scion or something like this. It's really strong. Oh, what a close dodge on the Omega. But also Berserker Ranger is so strong. So we're able to get even more income in this round with our Berserker. And we're gonna see how far we can push it. Yo, this fly. Oh. I didn't want to kill it, but if it comes sitting in my freaking face, I'll have to. Didn't leave me no choice. Who's tanking what? I think our ranger should tank the least. And it feels like we overinvested a lot. So we're just gonna sell the Doka, get back the augments, and hope it's gonna work out like this. We could also get double toxic. No. Ah, no, we couldn't get that. We have a fire sword, so wildfire is pretty good, I guess. Better than shock, which we had with Doka. We're not attacking the same target. And it's gonna be a tough one. Ranger is rooted for like 2 days. Wow, that sucked. I mean, she's healing herself so much that she might be even able to come back. Wow. Dude. What a beast. It's insane. Burst. Alright, let's put in more fighters. Probably Ombre would be best now. Now we got Inferno. Which is really nice, I think, on a Berserker. Now we got Inferno Berserker Ranger. That's gotta be sick. So I guess both of our fighters in the front line are gonna tank the Fernite, and our Ombre is gonna jump the Zephyrlynx. Kinda got 13 mastery points to screw around with, so I don't know. This should be enough though. We just have enough damage to kill them, and they won't be able to sustain. I'm a bit scared of this Scion cast, which maybe could one-shot everybody here. But it's fine. It's fine. Maybe the Ombre was a bit of an overkill, but like we could have done it probably just with the Riptorus, like the wave before. My micro cuts out sometimes. Alright, let me check on that. Thank you for letting me know. That's weird though. Maybe it's the noise suppression. Maybe just getting the microphone closer to my mouth when I talk, not so loud, would be the best idea. Let me know if it happens again, please. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and let's have a wonderful day without this Ombre. Oh, but Ombre was really nice for the Ranger. I really want to keep that. Well, we could have got the Firefighter somewhere else too, I guess. Should we get the Furiox? Or the Lynx? I guess the Lynx. Wow, we're spread out a little bit too much. Like, we're targeting 3 different targets right now, which is really not that good. Especially not versus empaths. But we overinvested a little bit. We could have win this round with way less. Dude, I love this fighter setup. Let's get some more in there. I think we're gonna sell the Ombre and get 2 other fighters, maybe. Nah, not yet. Maybe next round. I guess Blaze Knight here is the biggest... our biggest fear. So we're gonna set up to kill him. And keep the Ombre close. 140 mastery points. 3 points of income. Zephyrlynx is pretty tanky. Doka is quite squeezy. But as long as he gets... well, I guess he didn't get an Omega out. Getting close. I don't know why everybody's focusing our Ombre all of a sudden. Oh wow, we got destroyed. On wave 10 again. That's a pity, I tell you. Alright, I want to restart. Give him the Saccharine Escape, so once he drops low, he loses aggro. And then he'll be able to cast again, I hope. And this one, reducing the resistance. And I'm pretty happy to do it with 160 mastery points. But we have too much focus on our ranger. I don't know how that happened. We gotta do a bit more. Switch a route their places and Vermilia was attacking the wrong target. Let's just try that again right away. Give them a bit of distance. Just bring in a Flish, I guess, because I can't be bothered. I guess it worked out, but it was super close that Vermilia would attack our ranger again. Better attack fast. Shit. Alrighty. Last run of the day. Going to eat, have a good time. Thank you, my man. Bon appetit. We're gonna do our last run of the day. And we're gonna win it. I'm gonna win it all. Get up to wave 30. Because I'm done with this 3 level 10 screwing around. We're just gonna overinvest to get through, and that's it. Like, mid game is so much easier than early game, I feel like. If you try to play it greedy.
Back to nothing.
Let's go. It's gonna be interesting. Did we do it like this? 130 mastery points? Weakest armor on the ranger that we have? And then something goes wrong. Alrighty, last try for real though. Let me do something that's not legal to show on camera. I'll be right back.
You're too much of a waste for space.
And this round is already going way better than before. And I figured out that we should just put the Saccharine Escape on the Ombre. And then it should all work out way better. We're giving him physical attack damage and energy resistance. Let's focus down that Cuculus first. This still feels like we're gonna lose it. Let's play it like that. Alright. Cuculus should die before he's able to cast. Our Ranger is pretty squeezy right now with the lowered armor. But our Scarabog right here is tanky enough to... Flish Laser destroyed us. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my freaking god. Oh, that's heartbreaking, dude. I don't know. Alrighty, I guess for wave A we're just gonna go with Furiox and tanks. I'm still playing so greedy. Even though we figured out all I need to do is play less greedy and get into the mid game. But I love this one, where the Ranger just is able to 2-on-1. Like the Chachi is. So strong. I really like the tactic we had going on here, that we put the range on the corner, focusing the links. We put the Umbrian, focusing the links. And we just put a Scarabug over here. I'm pretty happy with 140 mastery points as well. That's good enough. I'm sure we could do it with less somehow, but good enough. Alrighty, so fighter versus empath, not the best call. So we're gonna go with shield here. I didn't see that. We got a freaking earth shield. How did I miss that? Wow. Granite. And granite. Double granite. Easy as that. With 200 mastery points left. And we're gonna bring in the Furiox. Now we have enough single target damage to kill that Flish. And let's put on one augment, just for good measure. Nice stun from our ranger, getting the Flish out of his Omega. Flish is getting a heal, but now he should be dead. Our two tanks are still pretty healthy. Both of our damage dealers are untouched, so we're good. That's definitely a way easier way to beat those empath rounds. Like, I think Furiox Omega can crit anyway because it enhances his auto hits, and his auto hits can crit. So that's why I think this augment is not very good on the Furiox. But then again, feels like a waste to buff our TNT. That seems pretty good on the Furiox, reducing the resistances. Put Saccharine Escape on our Furiox as well and let him tank a little bit. And if he falls too low, it's just gonna disappear from the enemy radar and getting an extra attack speed. So that's really good. And that should win us the round. Still pretty easy. And then for wave 10, we're gonna go all in. Really bad positioning against the Blaze Knight Omega, hitting both of our damage dealers. Didn't really matter. We actually wanted Furiox to get low, so he gets that extra attack speed from Saccharine Escape. Looking good. Probably Flish could be even better than putting on Saccharine Escape, just getting in a third Scion. Here it is. Alrighty, let's focus the Adorius first. Let's get rid of that Saccharine Escape, actually. Played like that. Ranger is a really good decoy for the right side because she's invulnerable for the first 3 seconds. So she's gonna be able to hold out long over there. We might be able to kill the Adorius even before his heal gets off. Well, I guess this augments inflicts poison, and poison reduces the healing done. So that's why no heal came really through for him. And suddenly wave 10 is easy peasy with 120 mastery points left over. We just tried to be too fancy with fighters and rogues and whatever when we should have just gone classic Furiox carry. And Granite Ranger, well, I didn't see that. So, this looks way harder all of a sudden. 5 Scion, 5 water. That's crazy. Big threats all around here. So we gotta make sure that the Flish Laser and the Dual F Laser both hit a target. Like this. Yeah, that's looking good. Sweet. I think that should be enough. Anyway, we're on wave 11, so if we die, it doesn't feel too bad anymore. We can restart right here. Laser going onto TNT. Also Flish Laser going down there. Perfect decoy. And now all the big threats are gone. And Furiox can just clean up all of this. Doing so much damage. You can see it here in the big numbers. Like he's 350. He's still critting with his auto hits when he is... like he doesn't need crit chance on his Omega. He has that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assassins. Full assassin enemy team. Do we have a Seer or a Singe? Nope. What are our other bulwarks? As you know, bulwarks counter those rogues. So probably a flare would be a good call. And yeah, very soon we're gonna get in the Titan, or then we have triple Granite and Colossus. It's gonna be huge. We got 2 badass augments on this guy. Wow, it's gonna be a tough one for sure. I think we're just gonna focus everybody on the left corner down here. Granites on the outsides. And then Furiox kind of safe over here in the corner. It's probably gonna be enough. Can try to reduce the enemy's attack speed with this augment. Always a good call. Just to be sure. Let's see how well we do. Flare is kind of locked in here, and because everybody's locked in, Vermilia decided to go for a score Furiox, which is really bad. I think Furiox might be even able to win the one-on-one. Nope. Alright, that was really bad positioning. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry you had to see that. Don't try this at home. At least you know how to not do it. Let's try it again. I guess Titaner will be mandatory versus all those rogues. And also just a better positioning in general. That was horrible. Flare was locked in and Vermilia ran up to our Furiox. That was literally worst case that could have happened. I definitely, after this try, I'll need a break because I'm just not playing that good right now. So I need to get my head straight and try again later. There it is, all the rogues. Let's get in the Titaner, get the triple Granite. And let's see how that goes. Way better already, as you can see. I think we even have more mastery points than on our last try. Beautiful Titan or Omega hitting all the rogues. Yeah, easy peasy. Sweet. And now I think triple Granite won't leave us this game anymore. I think all we're gonna do is bring in some rogues. Some supports. It's a beautiful late game team that we have here, to be honest. Oh, we got Ramp Fire. Wow, a lot of damage. A lot of science. Our Ranger tries to get both of those rogues to her. This guy is scary. So I guess we should go in from the left side. Like that. Play it like this. Should have maybe positioned TNT in the bottom left corner just to get that laser, but he's eating the laser anyway, so I guess it worked out. Doesn't really work if you have a lot of damage but no tanks. Our Titanor is now a debuff machine, lowering the resolve and energy resistance and the attack speed of nearby enemies. So we're gonna place him close to the Scoriox. Our damage dealers also getting over here. Our Ranger is gonna occupy the other guys on the left here. I think that should be enough. They're pretty tanky. If we don't get through to Scoriox before the Ranger dies, we're a bit in trouble. Let's see. I really believe in the triple granite. It's a huge power spike. Look at that. Still invulnerable. Still not taking damage. Now she starts taking damage. And we're through the first tank on the right side already. Huge stun from Titanor, giving us another 3 seconds. And now Titanor has to hold strong. It's gonna be a close one for sure. Also this stun really hurting us a lot. But Titanor is already hyperactive. He's way tankier now. This Stoker would be nice if he dies. Malura goes down without a fight. That's good. And Seer spinning just outside of TNT's range. Next cast TNT is gonna kill him. She's not getting... Wow, we got so lucky. Like, Seer could have stunned TNT out of there. He could have spinned inside of her. Like, that was really my bad. If we positioned differently, like this, we wouldn't have been stunned. Would have gone way easier already. If we positioned like this, only Furiox would have been stunned, and then Furiox would have had more time to kill the Seer. TNT would have tanked for Furiox, would have been better too. So yeah, this positioning wasn't really good. What we got here? Vampiric Price. Double Vampiric Price. Oi, oi, oi. And Ramfire's Omega can crit, so this is by far a huge threat. Everybody else is very high damage. They only got Axon to tank for them. So we're gonna kill Axon early on. Keep our damage dealers far away from the Ramfire. Probably gonna bring in Atlas. Hope to trigger Ramfire's Omega. Probably played something like this. Yikes. It's gonna be a hard one. Should we just bring in the Archie for fun? Nah, let's bring in the Flish. Giving a little bit of extra damage to our units. He himself is gonna do some extra damage too. Let's put him in the corner. Put our Furiox in the safest position on the field. Protected by TNT there, and protected by the... I think that should be good, right? Ah, fuck. There's also a rake. Atlas is dead. Oh, manages to get out of shield. That's strong. And both... are far away from our damage dealers, so we are good. We are good. We could have definitely not played the Atlas, maybe. Bulwark, Bulwark. Bulwark, Fighter, Templar. Dual F. So I guess we're gonna focus the Dual F over there. And I guess we're gonna bring in a Rogue to do that. Which Rogue is the big question. Maybe gonna put Saccharine Escape on the Furiox, and let him tank the Dual F, but we don't have any more We cannot sell any more units, so... Maybe bring in the Malura, giving us a bulwark and earth stack. And he has some solid damage as well. Let's go. Once again, didn't position for the Blaze Knight Omega. It's gonna hit both of our damage dealers over here. But it should not make the difference, but that's something that shouldn't happen in the late game. Actually, Furiox dodges it. Easy peasy. We're kind of pretty OP right now with this setup. Like the triple grand. With all the augments on her. Rampfire, the biggest threat. Played like this, maybe Malura gets a bit of aggro from the Seer and the Atlas, so that's good. We just need to kill Grokko fast enough to then refocus onto these assassins. Ramfire looks like he's maybe gonna jump into us. Oh, so close. Manages to get his Omega off. Our Furiox is still kind of safe, so that's good. But close call for sure. Could have positioned both of our damage dealers a bit back because the Grokko stunned our TNT. So maybe that was just that one auto hit that was missing. Scoriox. 1, 2, 3 assassins, 4 assassins coming in. So we're probably gonna deploy 2 assassins our own, dealing with the Scoriox, and then we're gonna put our damage dealers over here in the corner. Staying safe from all that trouble. And put our big tank back in the back line for the assassins. Something like that. Should be alright. Looking good. Let's roll it. That's what I mean. Mid game is way easier. Like sometimes it's so much easier than the game for sure. At least for me. Bad.
You're too much of a waste for space.
My performance is going down. My laptop is heating up. I hope the stream quality is still good. So, what we got? 7 Scions. 2 Rogues. 1 big tank. Biggest threat is probably Umbra and Rampfire and the Seer. Backline threat, I don't know, Sinov doesn't do that much damage. I guess the Hydrolinks right here does a lot of damage. So we're gonna send our assassins onto him. That's the positioning I would come up with. Is it good enough? Our Titanor is gonna live longer than the Seer, I guess. Laser is probably going to our Assassins. Looks like a close fight, but I think we got it. Think we should have it. There's no real big damage in the enemy team. Their two big Assassins don't have any augments. And their Hydrolinks, which is gonna do the most damage, dies. Ranger eating the laser, still tanking like a champ. Both of our damage dealers refocusing on the Assassins right now. Oh, barely able to kill them before they kill us, and we got it. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. Wave 20, checkpoint time. We don't have many checkpoints left, but still. It's always good to have the checkpoint in the pocket. 3 Assassins coming in. Vermilia with the 2 big augments, stacking up Omega power, and he can crit. So he's gonna be dangerous in the late game, but also dangerous in the early game. So Saccharine Escape, Vampiric Price, and Regrowth on the Seer, so also pretty scary. And a Vampiric Price on Blaze Knight. And then refocus onto the Vermilia, which is probably the best call. But Vermilia got such a huge range with his Omega that we really gotta make sure we keep him away from the rest of our units. Our 2 Assassins are gonna jump the Furiox here and the Blaze Knight. Something like this. Do we need anything more? Do we need an Atlas? 6 bulwarks that would give us. Well, we don't have any like bulwarks on the field anyway, only composite bulwarks, so it doesn't really matter to get the 6 bulwark stack. Would be nice to get 3 natures, 3 science, 3 rogues. We could get Nature Bulwark with the Arcus. Such a good unit. That might be a good call. Why not? Play it safe. If we had more time, I would have sold the armor to... downgraded the armor so we have 100 mastery points left, but it is what it is. Gonna take out their biggest threat, Vermilia, right here. You see, he almost one-shotted our whole team. And now it looks like our Scoriox is burning, but Arcus is gonna heal him up, so... we barely got away from that one. Definitely Vermilia wasn't a good idea to place our most important units and our most squishy units next to him. And it's still gonna be a tough one. And it looks like we're losing it. GG's. On on wave 22. Well, that's a pity. That is a pity. Is what it is. Alright, what are we gonna do? I guess we overkilled it a bit with the Malura, but whatever. This time Blaze Knight Omega didn't hit both of our damage dealers, so that's good. How many rogues could we play today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with our ranger. Could get up to 7 rogues if we do slay a ranger. That would be crazy. We said we position our damage dealers a bit back so Kuroko doesn't stun them. This is Omega? Perfect.
I shall not be defeated.
I've been drinking tap water all summer long in Portugal. Even though it's not the best, but I just hate buying plastic bottles all the time. But now they turned all the showers and all the outside tap water off because of winter or whatever, even though it's like summer still here. So, I have to buy some water. Solid. Could play it a bit greedier, but it's what it is. So this time, to play around the Zephyrlings, we're just gonna put a Titanar in front of him. So he's gonna cast his first Omega onto the Titanar. Basically going into nowhere. And put both of our rogues over here in this little camp. I think they're gonna be able to do way more damage over there. Looking at the Cypher cast. Gonna do a lot of damage, but nothing our Titanar can't handle. Basically, the Zephyrlings, it does need some to really one-shot.
Back to nothing.
Alrighty, on to wave number 20. Definitely want to win this one this time. What was the problem last time? Vermilia almost one-shotting us was the big problem, I remember. I still really like the positioning of our guys over here. Oh! Blaze Knight Omega is gonna hit us so bad again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? At least this time Vermilion Omega didn't hit anybody, so that was pretty good. And actually, Blaze Knight died before he could cast, I guess, so we're good. Looking really good. Flesh doing so much damage for costing only 25 mastery points, so I guess we're gonna keep him in until we have to replace him once the board is filled up. That's too much damage for such a little guy. We gotta acknowledge that. Lot of empaths. Lot of nature. Might be time for Rampfire. Place him in the middle, giving a bit support on the side from Malura. This time the Vermilion Omega won't do so much damage, so we don't have to fear it that much. Can also get him out here a little bit. Sweet. I think that's it. That's all. Let's sell the armor, because we always... Ugh. Vermilia didn't take the bait. Vermilia is in our units. Just keeps dodging. Kill him. Yes. Oh, we're a bit laggy right now. What did Rampfire do? I didn't even watch him. He killed everybody. Sweet. Sweet. We got Scion, Scoriox, Blaze Knight right here. So let's address the Blaze Knight right away. Boing. Selling this guy. Bleh. 100 mastery points. Gonna attack this from the left. Like so. No rogues, eh? So I guess we're gonna pull Seer away over here. Get Rampfire in a bit of a safer position because we have no tank close on the right side. So we wanna keep Rampfire close to the Titanar. And I think that should be good. Doesn't look too scary, this board. Triple Granite just really doing it for us. Like, but now it's the first time we're getting damage and enemy team is almost dead, you know? Wow, Rampfire. Close one, able to cast his Omega. One-shotting everybody with... Sweet, everybody did a good job. Well played, team. Well, we got big tank Seer over here. Probably gonna ignore that guy. Position to the right side. Got 1, 2 assassins coming in and a few... Oh, that's some misplaced augments. Full augments on the Adorius. Should be good like this. I think we're gonna bring in this guy just for good measure, just because we're kind of out of mastery points, out of checkpoints. So I want to make the armor, but our ranger is invulnerable, right? She doesn't need armor. By the time she can get damage, she already did her job, basically. Let's see if Ramfire does his job. Yeah, removing 1 unit. Doing a lot of damage to the rest. Adorius healing himself full again. So we need to kill everybody else except Adorius. Ah, that's... Oh, we're number 13. Wave 23. That's crazy. I feel like this can go way above 31. But instead of the Flish, I guess we just should have brought something real. Maybe another tank. Maybe another damage dealer. Like, basically the enemy Malura and Vermilia didn't die fast enough. And also our 2 assassins were kinda useless on the Adorius, who they couldn't kill, and he was just healing himself against it. So either bring in Vermilia instead, and have a lot of extra gold to bring in another big unit. Maybe an Ombre even. Not focus too much on the Ramfire, because he couldn't kill Adorius, and bring in more other better units. More tanks. We're really missing Scoriox and Tualef, to be honest. So I think we have to focus maybe on the rogues. And just, yeah, 22 could have been the moment where we sell this Flish, get the augment of Ramfire, both augments, and then just jam like 3-4 other assassins in there. Just to try to take out Adorius and all the left side. Tough one. I think I don't have another one in me. It was a really nice run. It was really nice talking to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I see you tomorrow. Take care. Peace out. Bye bye.